In this video, we're going over ES Night Trader in NinjaTrader 8. This is the base strategy for the E-mini S&P. On the left-hand side, let's look at the performance summary, the back test over the last few years. I'm going to pull that up. We've had 4 winners in a row. Last night, it took the night off, and tomorrow is Saturday, so it won't trade again until Sunday night. Here is a back test going back to February 1, 2016. $6,100 worst case drawdown, 58.40, 750. 78% of the trades are profitable, 232 average trade profit. Let's look at the analysis. Here is the equity curve, and so you see it's been down in recent. We had a drawdown here recently, and then it's bounced back, and so that's where we are. It's similar to similar drawdowns, and if you look at this over the last 10 years, it's done this before and had even steeper drawdowns, and so that's where we are in the drawdown curve. And this pattern of the market going up overnight continues to remain. We've seen 4 of the last 5 nights have gap ups, and so pretty interesting price action, pretty biased to the upside at night, and that's why ES Night Trader trades. I have an update for this though for the micros, and if you want to trade this on the micros, what I'm doing here is I'm looking on this side. I have ES Night Trader V2, and we're going to take a look at the strategy. The inputs are a little different on this. Just one input actually is input series. So you see the data series is MES, and I'm using I'm going to turn this, I want to disable this so you can see it better. So this is the strategy, the series that we're trading, MES, which is the micro E-mini S&P, the symbol for kinetic, hashtag, hashtag, dash, hashtag, hashtag is the continuous contract. And one of the things that I'm doing in this setup is adding a data 2. So the micro is looking at the big E-mini S&P, or we used to call the pit traded the big S&P and the E-mini S&P. Now we have the micro, so the E-mini seems bigger. But the Night Trader, the base Night Trader that we've had before, only has a data 1 series, and so you could change this data 1 series to E-mini S&P, to E-mini Dow, to E-mini Nasdaq, and it works on all those. But the concern is, what if there's a little gap in the data on the micros at night, and we want to trade the micros the same way we would the E-minis, and so I've added data 2, and so the rules look at data 2 and trade data 1. And on the strategy that we currently have, that if you currently subscribe and lease the strategy, it trades data 1 based on data 1 rules. Now, this new version trades data 1 micro, the data input series micros, based on the E-mini S&P. And so we have the micro contract as data 1, the E-mini S&P is data 2, so it can take the same trades. And so there's not a lot of history on the micros, and so the back test on the micros is going to you're going to just see the recent performance, which is similar to the drawdown that we've been through. So we're going to look at the last 4 trades, and the last 4 trades were winners. And so let's scroll back. This was on Wednesday going into Thursday on the micros, and you see it here. You also have 1/10 of the profit target and 1/10 of the stop loss. So want to point that out as well. So on this, you see stop loss amount is 150, and the profit target amount is 70. And on the E-minis, it's 10 times bigger, so you have 1,500 and 700 for your stop loss and profit target. So this was Wednesday night going into Thursday, and then we scroll back Tuesday night going into Wednesday. You see this trade here. Let me see if I can compress it. It's compressed as far as I can. So here is the trade on the E-mini S&P. 28.74.25, 28.88.25. This is sometimes it's great to see this drawdown, because you can get in at a better price if you're manually trading it, if you wish to manually trade it. But if you do that, oftentimes you'll miss some of these winners. So for example, this trade didn't have much adverse excursion. So if you're waiting for a drawdown on this, you would have missed this move. So there's different ways to trade it. Here it is on the micro. 28.74.25, 28.88.25 near the high of the day. That was 2 trades ago. Here's the 3rd trade ago on August the 27th. Let's scroll back on that, and you see the same trade right there. The same trade 3 trades ago, and then 4 trades ago. We had that profit target with very little adverse excursion on that one as well. So the same trades on the micros as on the E-mini S&Ps. And then we'll look at the most recent losing trade. This was stopped out at 28.9775. This says 28.98. So there might be a slight tick or two difference every now and then. I've worked to standardize this, but it's still, you know, the micros are going to trade slightly different. Maybe a tick or two here and there, but this is set up to match it so that it trades data 1 based on data 2. And so that's the update. I have a download link for this below this video if you're on the website, and so you can download the Ninja script for this. And if you have this in another platform and want the update, it shouldn't be a problem in some of the other platforms, but NinjaTrader, we wanted to update this. In TradeStation, I believe the back tests are matching because they're using you can back test the micro contracts in TradeStation going back 10 years because they're using the E-mini data. They're just matching up the E-mini data, so you should get similar. You should get 1/10 of the results on the micros as you do on the E-minis, and so you don't need this update in TradeStation or multi-charts. But if you want a setup to where you can trade data 1 based on data 2, let me know, and I can provide that in TradeStation as well and multi-charts as well. But this is the NinjaTrader 8 update. Download it below. It should work. Let me know if you have any problems. Also want to look at, you can trade this on you can trade E-mini Night Trader or Micro Night Trader with data 1 and data 2 on another symbol. So let's look at this on, for example, the E-mini Dow. Similar to the E-mini Dow here. And we're going to look at the performance summary. You could do that over here as well. You could trade the E-mini Dow on data 1 based on the E-mini S&P on data 2. The results are not as good, but so I just want to show you the performance. So here is the performance trading E-mini S&P Night Trader on the E-mini Dow. So very similar, very correlated. If you trade this on other stock indexes, it's going to be very correlated. A little bit less volatile in the E-mini Dow. The drawdown's a little bit lower. Total net profit there. The average trade profit's a little bit smaller. So you could adjust the stop loss and profit targets as well. And this can trade other stock indexes, not just the E-mini S&P. So I just wanted to make sure you knew that. All these stock indexes are pretty correlated at night, and so you can trade these strategies at night. Anything that trades at night or even during the day. For example, Cobra 3 could be traded on other markets like the E-mini S&P or the E-mini Dow as well. So that is the update for E-mini S&P Night Trader and the update in NinjaTrader 8.